Beginning in 2018, I've ridden a motorcycle every day and documented every day that I did. Hashtag 365 motorcycle. This is 4 days of that journey, day 289 to 293.
And we're back. Yep. Today's Tuesday, October 16th. But feels like a Monday because yesterday I did not go to work because I'm working Friday, which is my day off. So, yeah, so many things I want to talk about. Probably should save some of them for tomorrow. But, yeah, first is, I guess, it's cold this morning, man, going in. This is the first day riding a bike this, after the summer. I won't say this year because I'm sure last year was cold as hell. I just don't remember. But, yeah, this is the first time this year, this fall, that actually felt cold going in the morning. Not just cool. I was like, this is cold out, Yesterday I was remarking about when I'm going to wear my vest. Hell, heated vest might be tomorrow for all I know. So that's that. The second thing I was thinking about is I'm riding Young NC again, man. And it's weird. Like, I'm really trying to think about moving. And last time I was thinking about moving, and it was a short move. It would have been to Oregon. I got a quote to move all the bikes, and oh my god, it was it's pretty pricey, man, to move 10 bikes. Maybe at that time we only had 8 or so. So yeah, but it's not cheap, right? So I'm thinking about what bikes I should get rid of. I love having all the bikes, but as things go wrong with them and they need maintenance, and this year is a bad year for tires. Next year, the following year, is going to be a bad year for batteries because a lot of the bikes are probably going to need batteries. So I'm starting to think, like, what bike should I get rid of? And it's sad. I was thinking it was really sad today because I really like Young NC. Probably still my favorite bike to ride, by far. To sum it up, Young NC does everything you ask of it, and it's fun enough, but it's not great at anything, right? I mean, maybe other than being an all-around bike, that's what it's great at. So it's great at something. But, I was kind of thinking how disappointed I am in myself because I'm like, this is the bike I should get rid of, and I'm like, how ridiculous thinking is that? Like, this is the bike I like. Maybe I should consider getting rid of something I don't ride, not the bike I ride the most. So that got me thinking, what if I pursue this plan, what should I get rid of? And I don't know. I mean, we're just talking my bikes. We're talking my 6 bikes. So I don't know. Probably be the VFR. I hate to say that because I love the way that bike looks. It's my only bike that's my pretty bike. It's my only bike other than the Africa Twin that anybody actually is fairly impressed, by. But the reality is it's a bike I don't really ride that much. I love the V4, but the riding position on that bike is starting to kill me. It's bothering my neck, bothers my back a little bit, and that's just on short trips. And I could put heli bars on it, Healy bars, heli, I don't know what you call them. Bar risers, but I just don't know if I want to do that, spend the money on that. So I don't know. It's like really a dilemma, really a first world problem I'm having. Which bike I'd want to get rid of. And the other one that could potentially be up on the block is the Hawk, man. I mean, the Hawk and the Hornet, for me, I've said this before, occupy the same niche in my garage. Both kind of naked, slightly sporty bikes with a reasonable riding position. Nice thing about the Hawk is it can fit a bigger tank bag. Nice thing about the Hornet is it is decades newer and has way less miles on it. So I don't know. Again, lots to think about. Who knows? A lot of times, hard decisions like that, I just don't do anything. So, all right. Well, probably by the time this video posts, I probably won't have sold the bike. But be interesting to see what people's thoughts are, especially if you watch my channel and you know what's in the arsenal on my side. The other bikes I didn't mention, is I have the Africa Twin, and then I have a CRF 250L, and then the VFR, the 599 Young NC, and I say the Hawk and Hornet, so that's what's in the fleet. So anyway, with that, peace out. And we're back. Yep, me and Young NC today, October 17th, I believe, Wednesday, and headed home from work. That is the story. I had so much to talk about yesterday and not really much to talk about today, so guess I could just leave it at that. Tomorrow, obviously, ride to work again. Friday looks like I'm going to be riding to the Bay Area, so I think I'm going to take my bike because my meeting, the Bay Area is the San Francisco Bay Area. If you're not from out here, that's how they just refer to it, and everybody loves the Bay Area. I don't really love it, mostly because it's just so damn crowded, even though it's got some awesome places. So, but my meeting's from 3 to 5, which means I'm probably going to get stuck in a lot of traffic coming home. So I think I'm going to ride a bike out there. Not exactly sure which one I'm going to take, but have some ideas. So, all right, well, I guess that be that for the check-in. One take, one check-in, simple. With that, peace out, and we're back. So yeah, this is what I love. I love here people who just walk down the middle of the road, cause they can, cause they're rich. Hey, I moved to a rich development where homes are over $1 million and there's no sidewalks. So let me walk down the public streets side by side and not give a damn for the most part. So yeah, I realize I'm real judgmental, but hey, it is what it is, man. Originally from the East Coast. That's how you roll out there. So yeah, today is Cage coming at me. Today is the 18th October. It's Thursday, and sad thing is, this would have been my Friday, but I had a meeting tomorrow, and I said it's in the Bay Area from 3 to 5. So I figure I'm gonna ride there. I probably mentioned this yesterday, maybe not, because I do so many recordings, or at least 2 or 3. I don't remember what I say. Plus, kind of getting old, man, losing my mind. So yep. So I'm not really I hate when I have meetings that late in the day. And it's really making it worse because it's supposed to be a day I was scheduled to have off, but I'm taking one for the team. But it's gonna suck coming home, even with the bike. That's the reason I'm taking the bike, so I can lane split home. So some of my earlier videos that I made, I have some lane splitting ones on those exact roads, and man, you're lane splitting for just miles. I couldn't imagine being stuck in a cage and just having to deal with that. I mean, I could take my work vehicle and then I'd get paid for all that time commuting home. But it'd still be frustrating sitting there. And then the downside of that is I couldn't stop at a brewery afterwards for my one beer and some provisions to go. So come on, dude, turn your effing turn signal off if you ain't gonna turn. Yeah. I mean, what a goofball, man. I see he's obviously with the, I'm talking about the dump truck in front of me. He's obviously with the excavator in front of him because it's just obvious to me. But apparently he doesn't care that his signal's on. Maybe he's supposed to have his flashers on, but one's burnt out. That wouldn't surprise me either. So, we're already here. Alright, Angry Mike! Angry Mike is back! Alright, well, hopefully some different video footage tomorrow. Probably, way too much recording. Let that be a warning. Now this guy's like, I was gonna say fucking on his phone or some bullshit, reading a book. Please, keep it real, homie. Alright, with that, peace out. And we're back. Still on Highway 80. Getting ready to get off, but I don't know if you can see from the camera. Look at the traffic the other way. That's the most backed up it's been, but I would say almost this entire way on 80, maybe 4/5 of the way, it's been at best 40 miles an hour. And this is a road you're supposed to be able to go 65 on according to the speed limit. So, God, I don't know how all these people can just drive around in a cage, man. You can just get a bike and get right through that. I mean, I get some jobs, you got to have a car, but man, the amount of people that are just riding single in their cage, man, is kind of sad. So anywho, all right, with that, peace out. And we're back. Yep. So I believe this is the Napa River. I'm not 100% sure, but going over that. Lots of traffic out here, man. Everybody loves the Bay Area except for me. I can barely stand the Sacramento area, the amount of people. And yeah, here it's even worse. So yep, here we are. Beautiful Napa County, wine country. Actually, that's Napa, as in the city of Napa, as in the wine capital of the United States of America. Yep. All right, well, with that, I'll say what I always say. Papa, peace and we're back. Yep. So this is the wine fields of Napa. Yep. Kind of looks cool. They're starting to change color a little bit. They don't get like great color grape leaves, but really nothing has great color out here during fall. Like the fall, we don't have a fall foliage season like they do in the Northeast. So gotta take what you can get. Yep. So yeah, again, must have been great living out here about like 50 years ago. There's probably like a third of many people. So all right, well, just wanted, if you don't watch all my videos, wanted to make sure if you watch this one, you'd see beautiful wine country. That's Mum Vineyards. We go there periodically. We're not big Napa fans, and if we go to a brewery, but when Mrs. Smith's Pops is in town, he's a wine guy, so we go there. So go to Napa sometimes. All right, well, with that, Papa, peace out. And we're back. Yep. Work day's over. It is still October the 19th, Friday, and I'm headed to Lagunitas Brewery to get a beer and hopefully get some beers for home. And it's 5 o'clock. It says if I left now, I'd be home at 6:44. So with traffic, that would be probably 7 something. So my guess is I'm probably not going to be home till 8 o'clock or maybe even later, but who knows. So a little bit of night riding tonight, and luckily I got a bunch of layers with me, so in case it gets cold. So yeah, so I was in a meeting, and like I don't understand like people. One woman I was in, nothing against attorneys, but one woman is just like, she's like, yeah, I can't believe you're gonna ride a motorcycle. It's so dangerous. This is what she tells me all the time. She's like, every time I see an accident, there's a motorcyclist involved. And I tell my kids all the time, motorcycles are bad. They're dangerous. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, you're probably one of those moms that's got like your kids in the car and you're on your phone and talking to folks and doing, paying about 70% of driving. That's what's dangerous. But it's just like it never ceases to amaze me. I wasn't like, oh, you know what's dangerous? Childbirth. And this is your third one. Potentially there could be more complications. I don't know. It's just I said pretty interesting to me that's what that's what people say at you right at the bat. So Yep. I thought Lagunitas was right around here, but I think it's a little bit further up. I was hoping to film coming in, but it looks like we're gonna get stuck for a train up there too. So this could be a long check-in. But again, I just don't understand what's what's up with people sometimes. Like, where's their filter? If somebody's like, "Oh, I ski," I would be like, "Well, skiing is so dangerous. You should just sit in a lodge and look at the snow," or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, got to try to not let it get to me. So yep. So all right. Well, yeah, brewery should be coming up pretty soon. I'll probably cut out and then film going in because, God, probably no matter where you live in the country, you've had to hear, unless you live like in a real rural area, but you probably had to hear of Lagunitas beer. It's fairly one of the big breweries in California. I guess that the big breweries in California are Sierra Nevada is probably the biggest, and then I guess it's Lagunitas and Stone if I had to just make a guess over what's what. So looks like a Rebel, man. Probably a Rebel 500 or a 250, 300, I think they are. Yep. This guy's probably gonna get killed too, just like me, because it's so dangerous riding a motorcycle. Which people do I hate? All of them. Actually, just the cagers. Based upon the shifting, we're gonna get a newer rider, but hell, we all have been newer riders, so that's cool, man. That's the other thing I'm kind of amazed at out here. How many freaking people take the motorcycle training class? Like, I remember growing up, like they had like 2 a year. Here it's like, oh my God, they have one. Oh, here's Lagunitas. So here's the distributing, more parking. And I think this is the main parking. Yep. Main parking. Woohoo! See if I can find a cheaty spot to park in. Alright, well, with that, and we're back. So yeah, I've been lane splitting for probably like 5 miles. I don't know how these cages just don't, like a few of them, man, just don't think about getting a bike, man. You'd be home so much faster. I mean, I probably passed, I don't know, a few hundred cars, literally a few hundred cars. Literally a few hundred cars. So, crazy. This is life in the Bay Area. Yep. Alright, with that, I'll turn it off. We're Peace back. Out. Yep. So yeah, it seems like sometimes in my videos, California's like, oh, it's a great place. And it is, because we get lane split. But, oh my God, the traffic is freaking terrible tonight. This is the worst I've ever seen it. And it is 8 o'clock for sure. Luckily, for the most part, the people that are paying attention move out of your way. But I mean, this is crazy. Usually, it's a small amount of time that I'm lane splitting, but oh my God, this is crazy. My clutch hand is killing me, I tell you. But as me and Mrs. Smith discussed once, if you were stuck in traffic, your clutch hand would be killing you as well. Worst thing about doing this is when some cage just whips out in front of you because they ain't paying attention. That's only happened once tonight. Some younger dude not paying attention. So, all right, well, with that, I think that's going to be it. I like riding at night, except except for traffic, cages, and potentially hitting animals, but I don't think I'll hit any animals. So unless they're in a cage. And with that, peace out.
Well, 4 more days of riding in the books, all on Young NC. Thanks for watching. Peace out!